what is whole food eating? Eating whole foods is eating foods that are in their natural state. Fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, your complex carbohydrates, or what we would call those really high fiber types of carbohydrates, and healthy unsaturated fats. And we're going to dive really deep into what are those actual foods here in just a little while. And what whole foods are not are the refined grains, or what has been called the white foods. Added sugars, which can come in a lot of names, and I'm going to give you a list of those today. And then also saturated and trans fats. Trans fats are typically an added fat that is like shortening, and it can increase the risk of developing heart disease quite significantly. And saturated fats are mostly those animal fats that we talk about. And if you think about those fats as being solid at room temperature, that's sort of how they start appearing on the inside of your artery walls when you eat a lot of them. So first, I'm going to go over this actually pretty quickly because I think most of you already know a lot of the benefits to eating a healthy diet. Obviously, it will lead to less risk of diseases, things like diabetes, obesity, heart disease, strokes, and even cancer. And of course, that's a little bit out of my league, but I can tell you that eating a whole foods diet decreases the risk of developing cancer to begin with, and it slows the rate of growth of existing cancers. Of course, it can help you with your weight. One thing is that when you're eating whole, balanced foods, that you're not as hungry, and so therefore you tend to eat less in general. You may also experience fewer illnesses because it can boost your immune system because of all the antioxidants that are naturally occurring in the fruits and vegetables. And also, since you're cutting out the refined and simple carbohydrates from your diet, you may find that you actually have increased energy levels. And that actually happens a lot quicker than the weight loss, and so that might be something you can get a benefit from after just a week or so. And studies have even shown that breakouts of the skin can actually be caused by eating too many refined grains and processed sugars. And also, fruits and vegetables have vitamins that are vital for your hair growth. And also, drinking enough water helps to keep the hair hydrated and wash out impurities. So there is, of course, a chance that not only will you look better because you've lost weight, but you may also look better because your skin and your hair look better. And then, of course, I work for Berkeley Heart Lab, so I am going to talk a little bit about how it does improve your labs. It will lower your bad cholesterol, what we call the ApoB. It will lower your triglycerides, which is the fat in your blood that the body uses for energy, because you'll actually use that energy up faster. It will decrease your total amount of cholesterol. And then, hopefully, all of you understand at this point that you want big, fluffy particles of cholesterol and not small, dense particles of cholesterol. And healthy eating will help out with both the good and the bad cholesterol for making them in those larger particles. Also, it will help with blood sugar and insulin levels, meaning if you already have diabetes, improve it or help you to fend off developing in the first place. And it can also lead to lower amounts of inflammation in the body. Does anybody have any questions or even any comments about some of the changes that they've already seen? Don't be shy.
Hey Shannon, it's Tammy.
You made it, good.
I've seen a lot of changes in my labs with the change in my diet. It's been good, very good.
Yep, it's nice. It's very rewarding.